Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
We're going for the skill matchup here by the looks of things. I think KDF were in a difficult situation, right? Because they knew that the Jace was flexed many times before. And so you do have to play around that being in either top lane or mid lane. Oh my goodness.
This is how you get the Fiora ahead.
Yeah. And I think he's expecting here it is. This counter gank timing is just insane. Dudu is mega dead. Okay, never mind. Canna is going to be able to pick it up. There's the lunge. That's the first blood. Canyon's brain is so big, Wolf.
Just very far forward, Zeri.
Yeah, and in he comes. Let's see whether Taeyun and Jun can get themselves out of this one. There's the flash. The twisted advance comes down. Bramble Smash is great as the grenade comes in, and that is a very dead Lulu. Taeyun trying to offer some damage back as Deft is like, no. You're not entering the lane. Man, Canyon is, he's a bit upset. Thin. Taeyun with some spare time on that bottom side. Don't throw your lives away in a mismatched team fight as the Draven throws out the Whirling Death. In comes Dudu. Let's see whether they can lock anyone down. The Lulu is going to provide the cash in before she can even do anything as Grand Challenge will get the health bars all the way back up again. And now Young Jay is running away. Bulldog doing the same thing. It looks like it's going to be boar for dinner tonight as they decide that it's Young Jay that's going to go down. And Canyon will be able to grab that kill. Deft makes his way back towards the bottom side. Dplus getting everything.
Is struggling to play it.
Yep. And oftentimes in a lot of matchups like this, right, you'll reach a point naturally where you'll start to win sides, right? And Bulldog is in a lot of trouble, so I'm going to have to hold my thought as he decides that he needs to go in. He's definitely dead, but he decided to do as much damage on his way out, not quite able to do anything of anything.
Very aggressive. It's been very successful here. A 6-1 kill score right now with only Kellen getting picked the one time. And like you said, if it's Fiora versus a Cassante, we know that the Fiora is going to have better time by default.
Existence.
But if he gets another cash and gets a bunch more gold, he'll have it.
Oh, well, there's the Grand Challenge. I don't know how many options Dudu has here as Canna. That was just gorgeous.
Block him out.
Yeah, the lunge into the riposte so that he had to take that as Dudu pushes himself towards the wall.
This is, we saw the gap between Deft and Envy. Okay, hold on.
Okay, here we go. Hextech Ultimatum comes in. There's the Nature's Grasp. Canna trying to get one back, but it's not going to work. The punishment is there as Dudu, the one last...
We have to actually get a good soul because we need to force fights. They're so ahead that they can force fight, but they can also walk away. So they're so patient on this one. Canyon?
Yeah, getting closed in on. Chains are going to land. Max range. Great wild growth as well to keep Bulldog alive. Canyon is still up though. Taeyun having to get out of there because Deft does so much as the Whirling Death comes in. Deft is going to take matters into his own hands. And it's in fact Showmaker that gets the kill. Dudu going to be able to escape this time around, but for how long is the question? Riposte comes in, not going to be able to block the Hextech Ultimatum. He's getting healed for so much 1v3, but Kwangdong Freecs with a few extra members will be able to get it done.
A little bit unfair, the polymorph there. And
yep.
This is just a free third Drake going over to Dplus Kia. No objectives for Kwangdong at the stage. And you can spend a lot of resources killing this Fiora, which means in a way she's getting...
Yeah, Young Jay coming on over with Jun here as Dudu. Now going to Hextech Ultimatum the Jace. He does get hit immediately by that Glacial Prism, but now Deft and Canyon are making their way in. Canna is looking for revenge as Dudu is very dead. Going to deny the assist, so I guess there's that. And Dplus here are now going to take down this outer turret. The Silas getting some spare time top lane though, and that is kind of feels like an overinvestment on the Dplus Kia side.
Yeah, and the Drake isn't up or anything like that, so Dplus aren't going to be able to turn this into a big win right afterwards. So it does feel like a small victory here for Kwangdong Freecs, and they wanted this push so badly for the pick I was talking about. They wanted the easy gold, right? To try
this game.
Showmaker is going to let the minions do the work on that turret as he just comes over here, doesn't have to TP or anything. And Dplus Kia, our 3 Drake lead affords us the ability to say, we can rush this Baron down, you guys are a million miles away.
Yeah, and now Nature's Grasp can be used. It's going to happen on both sides. There is the Baron, it's gone. And that was a checkmate. There was nothing that they could do about that one. Shock Blast onto Bulldog. He's not going to be able to get in. Dudu immediately over the wall.
And they don't get the Drake. They don't get the Drake either. Camille loses TP.
Oh, but there is a Glacial Prison. Twisted Advance is going to be the response as Deft immediately just kills Jun once again. Another cash in. Like he's just ordered it from a cafe or something like that. As Taeyun is going to be challenged. Canna is going to get over there. Oh, the flash has to be used, but it does. And that is great news. Rhyme unintentional. And Dplus Kia are just going to get escorted to this Drake and take that one out. Taeyun has to go back. Lucky to be alive.
Good flash here, but Baron buff minions now activated online here in the mid lane. Dplus Kia can take this Drake whenever they want. They not concerned about it, not interested in it very much at all. And you saw that there was a split call here. Dplus Kid is not interested in taking the Drake at all, by the way, just playing around top side here, using the last part of this Baron buff. Taeyun might grab this turret bounty, because Khan is here alone. But what Dplus Kid could do bottom side here is quite significant. Now, Dudu's going to pick this one up too. And now Dplus Kid really need to get something done here, but I think they could be able to force the inhibitor, because somebody's going to have to back it. They're trying to take Drake right now. I think this inhibitor versus one Chemtech, one Elemental.
I mean, they got
I know which
outer
one I want.
and mid, outer and bot, bounty gold, something. Money is important, but your Nexus, it's the 50 gold inside your Nexus that you really do need to protect in the end. This Nexus turret going to go down. Dplus Kia will bring the rest of Kwangdong Freecs back, so they're not going to give this one up. But Canna is going to be able to push up mid, so that is an exposed inhibitor. Top lane inhibitor is going to go down, making the best of a bad situation, I guess. As Nature's Grasp comes through, largely to zone, but is also going to catch out the Sejuani just a little bit. The poke advantage here from Dplus Kia is just so long.
These stopwatches here, look at the big gold differences. Okay, hold on.
All right, we're going to go for the side lane. We're going to look for Canna. Grand Challenge does get issued, but looks like Dudu might be able to have this one. Bulldog's going to come in. That's going to help lock it down. So Canna's dead. Teleport invested.
Go button that Dplus Kia want. It's like, okay, no jungler here, no flips.
Yep,
no
on the loot trinkets either. As there is the Chemtech Drake. Bit of extra money, but I think this Baron is definitely going to go down as Sejuani can't make it into the pit. Once again, it's just secured by the Nature's Grasp combo. No one can enter. And yeah, Kwangdong will be able to now move over towards this inner turret. They get a little bit more money back there as well.
Kwangdong really handling this very well. Again, not in a great place, nigh impossible. So it's kind of unlosable here as long as you play it slow. Just to let the minions do the work here. Is now Canyon with his ult back up. Could just lock them out, hold onto this inhibitor.
Yep, Showmaker doing a lot of damage here. Deft as well. They're able to lock down that first inhibitor. Extendo Beam onto Deft. Does a bit of damage there as Young Jay's going to get slowed down. Bulldog needs to be respected, so does Taeyun. They are scary, but Young Jay's down extraordinarily low. In goes Canyon. Let's see whether they can actually find the fight. Nature's Grasp flying everywhere as Showmaker and Deft untouched so far. Dudu going to be the first to go down. Canyon, get over to the Grand Challenge circle as Taeyun's trying to have a Zeri moment. Deft, can you get any damage? He gets knocked up the Winter Thrust. Oh my goodness, Showmaker dives in and manages to shut him down. Taeyun can't do it. They are just that little bit too far ahead. But man, that was close. That was inches, and it 100% shouldn't be. Dplus Kia will win this game. A little bit of a hiccup towards the end, but in the end, dominance.
I will agree with your assessment. I think you put it perfectly. You said floundering a little bit here on the close.